Roxy, thank you. Across the state and here locally, organizations are helping those in the Hill Country on their path to recovery. The San Antonio Food Bank is partnering with the Kerrville Presbyterian Church to make sure those that are recovering don't go in need. Our KENS 5's Rania Kaur is joining us live from the San Antonio Food Bank this morning, and it's a busy morning out there, Rania.
It definitely is this morning, Vanessa. As you can see, there are so many boxes behind me ready to head to the Hill Country. Today, they're partnering with the Kerrville Presbyterian Church. In just 1 hour, that distribution will start. But with me is Michael Guerra, who's the Chief Philanthropy Officer for the San Antonio Food Bank. How are you doing this morning, sir?
Good morning. We're hanging in there. It's been a tough couple of weeks, but we're good.
Tell me about how the San Antonio Food Bank has really stepped up in times of disaster. I know you guys are known for this, but how are you guys helping our neighbors in the Hill Country?
Yeah, the San Antonio Food Bank is there before, during, and after the flood, right? Before, during, and after that disaster. We've been in Kerrville since 1980, supporting food pantries and doing mobile food distributions. So we started to mobilize 2 weeks ago. The first thing we did is we checked in with our food pantries and said, look, if you're going to be open any during the week, we want to stock you up and get ready. And then really trying to assess where we could bring in food from a mobile distribution side. And not just food, but all the supplies that people might need in that first week. And then, of course, in the second week, we started to pivot a little bit away from the cleaning supplies and things to just the more regular food, hydrate, those normal things that people are going to need from food insecurity.
I mean, hygiene kits, cleaning supplies, water, emergency food boxes, just a few of the things you guys have distributed out there. Tell me what the need that you guys are seeing now in comparison to like July 5th.
Oh, well, we're still seeing the need the same, right? And it's, I think what we're also doing is we're bringing things that were given there to the community back to the food bank, and we might talk about that in the future, but just being logistics support for the Salvation Army there on site. They don't have a big warehouse, so relieving them of things that have just been donated in too much of quantity and helping there.
So those that need help in the Hill Country, where can they go today to receive the services that the San Antonio Food Bank is providing? Tell me a little bit more about that distribution this morning.
Yeah, immediately we're going to be at Kerrville Presbyterian Church this morning at 9, and there's no pre-registration required, and really you can be just, I think people would normally think, well, I have to be low income, but in a time of disaster, right, anybody can get help from the San Antonio Food Bank. Anybody has access to our food and supplies. So that's an important thing, because I think a lot of families that are affected might not normally access the food bank, but they know that in this time they can go to one of our food pantries, come to a mobile distribution and get support. 9 a.m., no pre-registration required, and there's going to be some amazing food, supplies, water, and lots of good things for folks.
Thank you so much. And again, that particular food distribution is at Kerrville Presbyterian Church this morning. It starts in 1 hour. We're going to be here with the San Antonio Food Bank. So those that in San Antonio or otherwise, if you want to know how to help, stay with us right here on KENS 5. In San Antonio this morning, I'm Rania Kaur, KENS 5.
Rania, thank you.